Beyonce's new album, Cowboy Carter, is a fascinating look at how anti-blackness works. Because not only does Beyonce have to be good, apparently now she has to be better than the box that we've kind of put her in as a culture. One of the more fascinating things that's happening is that all the regular arguments against Beyonce are kind of disarmed.
Whoa, this doesn't sound too country.
Well, Beyonce's literally from Texas, and she's partnering with one of the most popular country music stars that's loved by, I would say, everyone. I don't think there's a person alive who doesn't like Dolly Parton, but that's beside the point. The production, incredible. The history and meaning behind the changes of certain covers and versions of songs, really well thought out and really well imagined. And now everyone is just kind of, well, not everyone, but a lot of people are just kind of toothless. Remember when the lead star of the hit movie Cats came out and wanted to remake her entire discography, essentially making new versions of her previous works, and in some cases changing certain things that she didn't like, and in some cases people being really excited about the new changes to things that they did like. So when Beyonce makes a cover of a song that a lot of people like and makes changes that fit her identity and personality and the, I guess, discography of Beyonce, well, it's just kind of, if you're not gonna change anything, why do it anyway? That's weird, isn't it? Does anybody else think that's weird? I don't know. Is it just me? We wouldn't play this in actual real country bars. Well, Beyonce's literally from Texas, and it's not the first time country hasn't been played in country bars. In fact, modern country bars play a lot of different forms of music. So what's the real problem? I think the real problem is that Beyonce has outgrown the box that we all collectively have put her in. Remember when Beyonce was at the Super Bowl and she did the whole Black Panther tribute, and it was wonderfully received by people who look like me, but wasn't wonderfully received by people who didn't look like me? It's almost as if every time Beyonce reminds us that she's black, there seems to be a problem. Well, if you ask me, I think it's a whole lot of anti-blackness. And what I mean by anti-blackness is like when a society values Eurocentric beauty standards and cultures and traditions, it's important to that culture to uphold it. But it's also important to not be something else. What I mean by that, there's a quote by James Baldwin. The reason people think it's important to be white is that they think it's important to not be black. So when it comes to Beyonce's Cowboy Carter, for her to be deserving of Album of the Year or Best Album or all these accolades, it must be either in service to whiteness or better than what they think about black people. So when you have a bunch of critiques that say, well, if you didn't know the backstory history of it, it's not that good. It's not that lyrically complex. That's an impossible task. You cannot erase the blackness of this country album. It seems like it's a fruitless critique because you cannot erase the blackness of this album, and you can't erase the blackness in country music. Well, many people have, but that's a whole nother video. And so the other critique of wanting this album or Beyonce to do some kind of death-defying lyrical vocal performance is also anti-black. It's almost as if you're trying to have Beyonce justify her want for an award or want for her accolade. We all know that she is past the point of deserving. Of course she deserves it. She's Beyonce. Like millions of black people have said before me, you have to be twice as good to be considered equal. And not only is Cowboy Carter twice as good as your average country album, I think it's better. But what do you think? Yeah, this is kind of a new YouTube thing. I thought it'd be better if like I posted a longer form video on here instead of the other clock app, but Anyway, I'm trying something new, but let me know what you want me to talk about. I kind of like going on a little bit of some tangents, you know? Maybe I'll finish that weird how to bring the X-Men into the MCU thing that I started on TikTok. Sounds like they already have a plan, but you let me know. Please like and what do YouTubers say? Is it like a smash the subscribe button or something? Okay, hold on. I don't know. Like, share. Wait, I don't know what to say yet. I hope to see you next time.